This week, one story dominated global markets. The fragile peace agreement between the United States and Iran came under pressure, putting investors on alert and shifting sentiment across oil, the US dollar, gold, and equity markets. The week began with President Trump repeating that the United States still preferred a negotiated agreement with Iran, while warning that military action remained an option if diplomacy failed. At the same time, Iran insisted it remained committed to the Memorandum of Understanding, but rejected what it described as continued US pressure. The situation changed quickly after commercial vessels were attacked in the Strait of Hormuz. The United States responded with airstrikes on Iranian military targets, revoked Iran's oil export waiver, and accused Tehran of violating the ceasefire agreement. Iran answered with drone and missile attacks on US military facilities in the region, while both sides exchanged further warnings throughout the week. As tensions increased, oil prices climbed sharply as traders priced in the possibility of disruptions to global energy supplies. The US dollar also found support as investors looked for safe haven assets, although those gains remained limited by weaker US economic data and uncertainty over future Federal Reserve interest rate decisions. Gold briefly benefited from the increase in geopolitical uncertainty, while US equity markets experienced periods of volatility before recovering as hopes for renewed diplomacy returned. By the end of the week, the tone shifted once again. Reports emerged that Qatar was working with both Washington and Tehran to restart negotiations. US officials confirmed that technical discussions were continuing, while President Trump said Iran had reached out in an effort to make a deal. These developments eased some fears, leading oil to pull back from its highs and helping improve overall market sentiment. Looking ahead, markets remain focused on one key question: will diplomacy continue to reduce tensions, or will another escalation place renewed pressure on oil prices, inflation, and global financial markets? What do you think happens next between the United States and Iran? Share your view in the comments below.